Alright, so for this project we're going to be making a silver cuff bracelet, and for it I'm going to be casting some 2mm wire. I start with 3 to 4 cm sections and connect them to make a long rod. So we start by taking one piece of wire and shaping it around a bracelet mandrel. The same process is used on the second piece, so we should have the two bracelet parts roughly the same size. Once I'm happy with how they line up, I use some tension tweezers to clamp the parts together and solder one of the ends. With one end secured, I start to solder along the inside of the bracelet and come across my first oopsie. Seeing as the wire is built up of little segments, soldered together, one of the joints melted and broke off. Not a big issue, I'll just finish off soldering here and then reattach the part that came off. Whilst I let that clean in an acid bath, I'm going to start making the circular ends. This is where you can get a little bit creative with what you use, and I'm going to be making the mould out of a chess pawn piece. So I start by packing out the mould frame with some delft clay before pressing the chess piece into it. Once pressed into the clay, I apply the second half of the mould and pack it with more clay. With the aid of a trustworthy spoon, I carefully split the frame in half and extract the chess piece. I then start to make a funnel and exit holes. Before putting the frame back together. So I'm going to be using some sterling silver for this cast and a sprinkle of borax for good measure. Once cast, I break open the frame and take out the little ball, and repeat the process for the second ball. The two balls are then trimmed and filed. And before attaching them to the main shank, I go about filing and tidying up the shank with a small file as well as a triangle file to help smoothen the grooves. I also go about grinding and filing the inside so that it has a flat surface. And then cut and file the ends for an easy soldering connection. The ball has any excess removed before being filed ready for soldering. So after a clean in an acid bath, the bracelet comes out looking clean, and now just needs to be filed down, sanded, and then polished. there you have it, the making of a silver cuff ball bracelet. Note that there is some porosity on the inside of the shank, and will have to be removed by drilling it out and filling it. Or what I might try is using a spot welder. I'll have to keep you posted. But until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.